So in this video, we'll be doing or solving the. I will be solving the Port Swigger Academies or Web Security Academies CSRF lab. All right, so let's get started. CSRF cross-site request virtual. All right, let's just do the lab. Then let's just do some labs, and then we'll get into reading and because this is the updated information on CSRF and the book which I'm reading right now is quite old, but it's still relevant, and the basic concepts are still the same, but it still is some time old, right? So after I do some labs, I'll come back to this section and read it and understand it deeply. All right. So view all CSRF labs. Okay, I had not shared my screen, I guess. Okay, excuse me. Uh, So this was the CSRF lab which I solved some days back. So I'll be solving it again for the reference of this video. And also I'll be talking about this lab in today's short form or real video. Right, so let's get started. Uh, Lab CSRF vulnerability with no defenses. So this lab's email change functionality is vulnerable to CSRF. To solve the lab, craft some HTML that uses a CSRF attack to change the viewer's email address and upload it to your exploit server. You can log in to your own. Okay, to solve that, craft some HTML that uses a CSRF attack to change the viewer's email address and upload it to your exploit server. You can log in to your own account using the following credentials. Mina is our username and Peter's the password. So, okay. You cannot register anyone other result you taken by another user. If you change your own email address while testing your exploit, make sure you use different email address for the final exploit to deliver to the victim. Alright. So let's just open both for now. And also one more thing which I'll be doing is uh, I will be opening a new Claude session with a new email ID, and I'll be asking you questions based on this lab because there will be a lot of things, and there was a lot of things which went over my head previously. So this time I'll be very diligent in my learning process, and I'll be asking questions to Claude to clarify each and every doubt of mine. All right. So because it is open in a different window, I can't. It is open in a different screen because I have two screens. The screen which you can see right now is the monitor which I have shared via the HDMI cable. The input is via the HDMI cable, and the laptop screen is where I'll be operating the cloud, and you won't be able to see the cloud because obviously it's on another screen, and I'll make sure that I'll narrate the answer, question and answer, questions I ask and answers I get back from cloud. All right, so let's just log out from the current email address and let's just I have a lot of email addresses, so let's just use okay. Claude. When I search Claude on Bing, there is a Congolese burned earth singer coming up in my search terms. I didn't know about this. Okay, let me just log into my another email address in the Gmail so that I can receive the verification email. Because this will be the first time I'll be opening Claude with that Gmail account. So I just need to log in. Alright. Use another account. Okay. Yes. What is wrong with this clause? I guess there's something wrong with this Edge browser which I'm using. It has almost 3 windows and almost like 20 tabs open right now. But the only reason I'm using Edge over the browsers is because it handles multiple tabs very efficiently, and the memory usage is quite less for this Edge browser. So this is the first time I'm using Claude from this email account. So it will take me just a little bit of time to log in. Okay, I'll set this to effort. I'll set this to not max, but I guess medium right now, because if I set it to max, the you know the limit might be reached quite quickly, and I may not be able to use cloud throughout this live session. So I've set it to medium right now. That's on it 4.6, and now let's get started. All right. So everything is okay now. Website is open. I cannot register anywhere. Let's access to Slab. Open link in menu tab. Let's just copy this link. Okay, I just need to log in. For that, I'll be taking this window or tab into another screen so that I don't leak any sensitive information. Submit this form. Okay, now it's ready. All right. So let's just open this in the burp switch browser. All right. So proxy, open browser. This is a Chromium browser. All right. Let's just get into the lab. Let's just cancel this app. Okay. All right. So now what we need to do is you cannot register and email is already taken by another user. This lab email change functionality is vulnerable to CSRF. So the first thing what let's do is that let's just check the email change functionality. All right. So as you can see, this is just the list of I guess the articles. So yeah, it is home. So home brings us back to this page itself. Let's go to my account. Okay, let's just zoom in a bit. Okay, username was Veena and Peter, right? Okay, yeah, it's already saved Veena and Peter. Just log in. Okay, your username is Veena. The email is veena@normal/user.net. Okay, so this is something to follow the change. Okay, email change, alright? Right, so let's just turn on the proxy for now. Let's see what goes through ping. Okay, this is a ping. Let's just forward this. Flag pong, ping pong, ping pong, ping, ping pong, keep on going. So let's just share. Okay, let's just change the email to something random. Peter at the rate Gotham.com. Let's just see. Okay, update email. So let's just forward the request, ping pong, okay, post. So obviously, as there is change happening in the backend, so it will be to the post account, or I mean the post method. The cookie, this is the cookie, this is the session token, right? So email is Peter at the rate. So this is the HTML link. So what code is this? Okay, I guess this is HTML encoded. I'm not so sure. Let's just see. Encode, decode, URL. Okay. HTML. Backstation. Backstation is the first. For these, password and hash cracker. Oh, I forgot that there is decoder and encoder in website itself. Yeah, decode as HTML. Yeah, see, this is an HTML. This is a HTML encoding. All right, so peter@gotham.com. Okay, let's forward, get my account, and let's see if it has changed or not. And okay, it has still not changed, so we need to forward all the requests. So now the data found ID we know, the session again. So the forward it, now the submitting and form, it academy header, let's just forward all requests for now, right? So now you can see that the email is successfully changed to peter@gotham.com, right? So okay, let me just do this. Becoming too tedious to click again and again. Let me just zoom out a bit. Then follow a classroom HTML that uses a CSRF tag to change the viewer's email address and upload it to your exploit server. Classroom HTML. So let's look at the now we can run with the operating. We have already did this. If you are using Verbs Professional, as you are not using Verbs Professional, so I'll not read this through, or just I'll read it and explain it to you. The positive like click on the request and select engagement tools. Generate CSRF PLC, enable the option to include an auto submit script and click regenerate. Option to click an auto submit script and click regenerate. So what happens is this. There is engagement tool options in the Bubsuit Professional, right? So right now I'm using Community Edition. So in the Bubsuit Professional, there is an option like when you right click on the request, there is this, just let me just show you, alright? So this HTTP history, this is a request, right? So see, in this section, there is a generate CSRF PLC, right? Since CSRF is the option here, so in the CSRF there is a new dialog box that appears, and we need to toggle on the option that auto submit script gets also included in that HTML code, and we need to click on regenerate because it's in the first instance when we clicked on the generate CSRF PLC, script is HTML code is already generated, and when we click auto submit script. A new code needs to be regenerated, so we need to click on regenerate and just copy it and paste it in the exploit server. Right, so ultimately now we're coming back to Bobsuit Community Edition. Alternatively, if you're using Bobsuit Community Edition, use the following HTML template. So this is a template to be used in Bobsuit Community Edition given to us by the Web Security Academy, right? So you can get the request URL by right clicking and selecting copy URL. Okay, you can get the request URL by right clicking and selecting the copy URL. So it was the post, right? Yeah, this was the account, or this was the request. We changed the, let's just send this to repeater. We changed the email in the sorry. So copy you can request and clicking so copy URL. Okay. Go to the exploit server and paste the exploitation into the body and click store. Okay, go to the exploit server and paste the exploit HTML into the body section and click store. Let's just copy this for now. Alright, so go to the exploit server, so I will click on the exploit server. Okay, there's the intercept on, so it still might be intercepting the request, so I'll just forward this for now. There's a call incoming, so let me just. Yeah. So as I've already posted, or I mean pasted this HTML code. So now what we do is change this URL to the URL which we, oh shit, this happened. Change this URL to the URL which we just copied from the request in the burp suite, right? So let's just again copy it so that we don't make any mistakes. Copy URL and just paste it over here, right? So body represent the verified request. Try it on yourself by clicking view expert and check the resulting HTTP request and so as we have just pasted this URL, so let's click before clicking on store, let's just read all this, okay? All these remaining points to verify that the exploit worked, try it on yourself by clicking view exploit, okay, to verify the exploit and check the resulting HTTP request in response. I'm not quite sure what this exactly means. Let's just store it for now. Okay, invalid HTTP response code in the first line, form method is equals to post. Okay, there is a extra, what do we call this, quotation. So let's just, okay, post form method code. It seems fine. What is wrong exactly? Form method, form method, post action. Everything seems to be fine. Okay. Let's just do it again. Post. Okay. Have we copied the correct URL or not? Let me just check. Yeah, this is the one, right? How many post your methods are out there? So there are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 posts. This one was for login, so this is not relevant right now. This one was for something else. This also for the same thing. This is also for the same thing, and this is the, as you can see, the path is my account slash change email. So this is the this is the request which changes the email, right? So I copied the right URL, copy URL. What seems to be wrong? Okay, let me just do this again. Ah, that was the action store. What is wrong in here? Script. Okay, script comes here. Document that forms that you submit comes here. It's okay. Script comes form. Input type is hidden. Name is email. Value is anything at the rate. Okay. I think I need to change the email. Okay. Let me just take in one more. Uh, it's a new email. So monkey at the rate web6